There is a situation whereby you send money at the end of financial year, and yet you send a wage bill to allow local government to effect the recruitment of staff, and it is sent in the fourth quarter. Processes of advertising only take about two months, and the processes of recruitment takes about 3 months. So when you send money for wage bill, like in terms of billion, last financial year we sent 2 billion back to the center as a point for recruiting staff, and yet the money was sent in the fourth quarter. You find this is an insult. It is purportedly designed to allow this money sent back, and it is rarely that they revert it back to local government. The money reverted back to local government are conditioned money sent borrowed or sent by organization or our partners. It's like no deal. It is like money meant loan appropriated or projects. They can revert it back. If not for project money formulated by Parliament through the normal processes, through IPF, it is not reverted back. We have kept on asking ourselves, where do this money go? How do they turn this money? There's also speculation that the center always connives with the sitting cow and CFO to allow this money sent back and they share. It is unfounded, but it seems to be true. If Parliament, the other time I asked Parliament cannot even really ascertain where this money goes. We are asking the ministry. Ministry is saying they revert back, and yet it is not reverted back. If it is reverted back, the gap of that, how can you vote back the money not planned for? Because in every financial year, you must plan per IPF sent from Ministry of Finance. You revert back to do what when it is not planned? So how can you send money not planned for in a financial year and you tell the world that you revert it back? And yet every appropriation by local government is done by the guidelines sent from Ministry of Finance following the IPF sent. So if you revert back the money that was sent back by the end of financial year for the previous financial year, what do you send that money to do in local government when it is not planned for? It means after reverting back, it needs local government to go through the processes of supplementary budget. And supplementary budget is only passed by Parliament. The thing done wrong in this nation, one, is to formulate, coming out with this Public Finance Management Act, to allow entirely even little penny sent generated by local government supposed to be sent to the consolidated account. And after consolidated account, we ask center to permit local government, to allow local government use even local revenue generated from the market, selling petty things. So in that, it has tied the hands of local government. Worst of all the local government in Uganda, we are trading under 10% of national appropriation of 100%. So in all these 72 trillion appropriated by Parliament, local governments in Uganda only share about 12%, less than 12%, all the local government. And it is meant, majority of this money is meant to pay salary, wage bill, and conditional grant that goes to for school capitation grant, PSC fund for health center. Money meant for development is less than even 5% out of 100% money sent to local government. We will never see any tangible development in this nation when we don't formulate really formula to allow local government the pivotal point of service delivery and implementing the manifesto of the sitting government. We will never see development in local government. We will ever keep on seeing bad road, depleted health centers and schools. We will never really go to local community to take the extension work to them services, like for veterinary, for agriculture, And after all, there are few. They are supposed to be one per sub-county. For Amuru, we have only about 3 extension workers in all agriculture. How can we enhance agricultural production when we don't have got extension workers? When the money meant for recruitment is sent back to the center and it is given very late at the end of every financial year. So our problem is about formula when center supposed to send money to local government. I would suggest that lately all money meant and appropriated by local government and for local government must be sent in the second quarter to allow all these processes, if it is wage bill, to allow human resource in local government now to start the process of recruitment. And it is really by design that Ministry of Finance sometimes prioritize local government late to allow this money sent back, and they begin another financial year with the money sent back from local government. And yet they blame local government for being not sufficient enough to appropriate the money, to spend the money. And yet you send it when it is 2 weeks to go for the end of that financial year. We cannot do miracle, and local government has got formula. So these are my concerns. Thanks so much.